this is gonna be a vlog on how I record and create YouTube videos. So this is gonna be a vlog that shows you my entire process, because I'm gonna be recording a ton of YouTube videos today, and I was like, why not vlog about it and let people know exactly what my process is and everything that you need to think about and do if you're recording YouTube videos. So first things first, I just woke up, as you can see. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take a bath or whatever, and once I'm done with that, I'm gonna come back. Oh, while I'm in the shower, I'm gonna make sure that my battery for my camera is charged. So one of them is already charged. Well, I thought it was charged. You'll know it's charged when this turns green. So I'm gonna go ahead and allow this to charge while I am taking the shower. And then when I get out the shower, I'm gonna switch this one out for the one that's currently in the camera that I'm using right now, so that both of them are fully charged. All right, you guys. So I am out of the shower, and as you can see, this battery is charged. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the battery that's currently in my camera and switch these batteries out. The camera that I use is the Canon G7X Mark II. It is a very good camera for vlogging. I absolutely love it. I've had it for maybe like 2 years now, maybe 3. It is an amazing camera. I'll leave the links to all of the equipment that I use in the description box below. But I'm just gonna go ahead and take this battery out and put this one in. This is a generic battery that I got off of eBay or Amazon. I purchased a pack of them. So make sure you always purchase extra batteries. That way when one is charging, one is full, the other one can start charging. That way you don't have to wait on a battery to charge while you're in between filming a video, because it could be such a headache. So the first step was making sure your batteries are charged. I just got out the shower, so the second step I already did, but that's going to be to put on lotion and to moisturize, okay? Moisturize your face, your lips, and your whole body, because there's nothing worse than filming a YouTube video and you're ashy or your face is crusty, because you cannot edit those details out. You can edit a lot of stuff out of your YouTube video, but you cannot edit out ash and crustiness, okay? So make sure you take care of that, okay? Step 3 for me is, let me turn the camera around. Whatever room you plan on filming in, so for me that is going to be my living room. Make sure it's clean. You don't need no fancy backdrops to record a YouTube video, but you do need good lighting and you need a clean background. So I have a ton of light coming through this window, and this is where I'm going to record. I don't know if I have any more adhesive tape to tape up that window. I'm gonna have to see if I have some, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and straighten up this room.
Daydream with me, let your mind explore.
All right, so now that my recording area is clean, okay, it's clean, the next thing I'm gonna do is free up some space on my memory card. Y'all, I have a ton of memory cards and never have enough space on them. So what I like to do is, when I clear up the space on my memory card, I'm deleting videos and pictures that I have already used and that I've already edited and made videos of, right? I need to get rid of those. Now, whenever I plug up my memory card to the computer and delete it that way, it always deletes the file, but it doesn't free up any space. So there's a particular way I do have to go about deleting the files off of my memory card. That way it's going to actually free up space on the card. And I have to connect my camera to my phone, which is going to be very difficult for me to record. So hold on. I have to use my phone and the camera to show y'all this at the same time. So in order to transfer it to my phone, so there's a button. There's a button right here on the side of my camera. I'm just gonna push it. All right, I already set up my iPhone, so I'm just gonna hit iPhone, and then it's gonna search for my iPhone. Let me go ahead and screen record on my phone. Well, before I screen record, you can see connect target device to the access point. So I have to set my Wi-Fi to this. So from the Wi-Fi settings menu on my phone, I'm going to connect to my camera Wi-Fi, which is the G7X Mark II. And then after I am connected, I am going to pull up the Canon Camera Connect app, and it's going to automatically connect to my camera because of the Wi-Fi. And then I'm just going to click on images from camera, and now I can see all of the images and videos that I have on my memory card on my camera. And it is organized by dates, so you know exactly which date everything was recorded on, etc. So what I'm doing now, I am checking off all of the clips that I actually want to delete. And once I want to delete them, I click the delete button at the very bottom of the screen, and I just repeat the process to delete footage from my camera. This is the only way to delete it and free up space on the memory card. Any other way I have done it, it will get rid of it, but it would get rid of the footage, but it would not free up space. So this is how I do that. Okay, so when you are recording YouTube videos, you want to choose basically 1 or 2 days out of the week where you're gonna film all of your content for the week or for the month, right? So for a YouTuber, I would recommend that you post 4 times a week, not 4 times a month, 4 times a week. You want to be very consistent because that is how you're going to grow your subscribers. That's how you're going to grow your audience. So 4 times a week means 16 videos in a month. So it's great if you have a list of video ideas and topics that you're going to speak on. For me, I keep a note section called video ideas. So I keep a note section called video ideas, and every time an idea comes to my mind for a YouTube video, I just jot it down. I have a list of things that you want to talk about. Also, it's good to have a notebook. So whatever topics from that list that you choose to talk about, have you a notebook and jot down all of the key details that you're going to speak on. That way you stay on topic, because there's nothing worse than making a YouTube video and while you're sitting there in front of the camera, you keep saying and you don't know what you're supposed to be talking about next. Or people will make YouTube videos and they continue to get off of topic. So being able to have a notebook where you jot down notes and your thoughts and the main bullet points of the things that you want to speak about, definitely write all of that down, okay? So as I mentioned, you're probably gonna record 16 videos, you know, if you're really real about this YouTube life. Me, I only record once a week. So right now I'm about to record 4 different videos. I could go ahead and record all 16 now, but I got a lot of other stuff to do today. So I'm gonna stick to 4. So that means I need 4 different outfits, or at least 4 different shirts. That way it can look like I filmed on different days. So that is what I'm about to do now. Pull out some stuff from my closet so that it can look like, you know, I recorded on all of these different days.
All the things we were created for, possibilities, an open door that keeps us reaching out.
So like I said, you don't really need full outfits. You really just need the shirts. So I got that cute shirt. I got this shirt. I'm going to take the shirt from this set. And then I'm going to take the shirt from this set. 4 different shirts, okay? I'm going to go ahead and put on my first shirt. Okay, so the next thing you want to focus on is hair and makeup. If you like to wear wigs like me, you can have multiple wigs that you want to wear because you're going to be filming a lot. You're going to be filming a lot of different videos. So I got my wig and I'm going to put it on. And then if you wear makeup, you want to put on some makeup. So me, I am an eyebrows and lips girl. Sometimes I will put on foundation because this camera picks up on all of my imperfections. I have like a lot of this I have like these marks right here, y'all. It's so weird. It gets like really light. I don't know. But sometimes I'll put on foundation, but usually like my videos are very laid back and chill, just me being me and just being my real self. So personally, I don't like to put on a face full of makeup. But if you absolutely love wearing makeup, go and do your makeup. Like I said, I'm about to touch up these lips. I'm about to touch up my eyebrows and put some liner on my lips and some gloss, and I'll be right back. All right, so I have done my makeup. Okay, I put on some foundation because yeah, I put on some foundation so it could be a little bit more even out, but the hair is good. We got the top on. So now it's time to go ahead and get our camera set up. I like to use this tripod. I got it from Amazon, which that is also in the description box. But basically, well, it's not really much to see when it comes to how it works. They have these little things on it. You just undo them so that you can lift it up. It's kind of difficult trying to record this and show y'all at the same time. But you want to get it to the height that you want it to be at. Me, in my video, I'm going to be sitting down. So yeah. You just lift it up and lock it into place. So this ring light did come with this attachment. This is an attachment so that you can hook up your phone to the ring light. You can see it's a hole at the bottom of it, and you see it's like a screw here. All you would have to do is turn this around to screw it on, and then you'll be able to hook up your phone. But I'm not filming with my phone. I am filming with my camera. All cameras have the hole at the bottom. You see the hole? So basically, I would just have to match that up. And then twist it around so that it stays in place, okay? All right, so we got our camera on there. It's not gonna fall off. It's on there, okay? And the next thing to do is to position our stand in the right direction. So if I was to go ahead and turn this camera on, it's going to be the lighting, this lighting is terrible. It is so dark. And the reason is because the lighting is behind me. It's so important that wherever the light is, that the light is reflecting on your face. Right now, the light is reflecting on my back. So we need to turn this around. Now, it's kind of hard to see now, but now you can fully see me. Like, I am well lit, and that is because the lighting is facing my face. Let me flip over my phone camera so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So right now the lighting of the sun is on my face, but if my back was against this window, you see how bad the lighting is? The lighting is terrible. And even if I put a ring light in front of me, the lighting is still going to be terrible. The light of the sun should always be on your face. Bam, quality already better. Now for me, I like to record when it is still morning time. So right now it is about 8:50. So I'm gonna say from 8:50 to probably about 1 p.m. I can record using the natural sunlight. But anytime after that, I'm gonna actually turn my ring light on so that I can have good lighting, okay? So I prefer sunlight over the ring light. For one, the ring light hurts my head, okay? It gives me a headache. I'm very sensitive to artificial lights. If I'm sitting in front of a bright light for too long, I am going to get a migraine, and I am not here for it. Also, I feel like ring lights, I don't know why, but I feel like ring light, they just make everything hot. Like if I sit in front of a ring light for way too long, I am sweating, I am hot, I am just like, oh my gosh, can this be over and done with? So yeah, that is how I set up my camera. Because it is morning and we have a lot of natural sunlight, I'm not turning my ring light on. All right, y'all. See, the lighting is so good. The lighting is so good. And as y'all can see, it's just a shirt. Nobody's gonna see my bottoms. So I just put this shirt on over the dress I was wearing. But usually when I film, I sit in a chair. So this is my boyfriend's gaming chair. It had his little Florida State gear and all that stuff on it. So I just throw that down so it's not in my video. And I sit down to make sure everything's gonna look how I want it to look. So right now I don't like the way the I gotta record with my phone too. No, it's gonna be hard. Right now I don't like how I am sitting in the frame. So I'm gonna lower my ring light a little bit. Okay, so that is better. And then I also look at my background. So we know that the background is clean, but I just want to make sure there's not like too much of a distraction. I don't want to film my YouTube video and then people are talking about, all people can see is the tree or my plant just leaning over to the side. Like, that's distracting. Believe it, it's distracting, ain't it? So I'll be like, okay, I'm looking at it before I start recording, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna move that plant. And then I'll move the plant and I'll come back, and then I'll be like, I don't know if I really want the kitchen to be showing, so let's just turn to the side a little bit. Okay, then it's like, okay, I see the plants still, but the plants don't look bad. So maybe I want the plants to be on each side of me, and I kind of sit in the middle, and it kind of looks like they're in my background on purpose. But then I don't like the way the TV look. Usually I like it when the mirrors are showing, but then one of my mirrors have fell down, so we are just, child, I don't know, boy. Maybe we're just gonna have to just stick right here back to the middle. I don't like for my kitchen and stuff to show. You can kind of see it, so I might just take that plant and move it back over into the camera. Let me get my other plant too. So yes, I think about all of those details. So that is, to me, that is better. That is better. I'm looking at my sofa. I know y'all might think like, oh, she doing the most, but I'm telling you, people get distracted by your background. They get really distracted by your background. So it's important to have everything looking decent. Fixing my hair. Sure my shirt looks how I want it to look. Do I want to wear a necklace? Do I not want to wear a necklace? My hands are moisturized. They're not ashy in between the cracks. This is me double checking because I could have washed my hands. Okay. And then basically from here, it is go time. I would just click the record button on my camera and then I will start filming. Before you start recording your video, you want to take thumbnail photos. Don't forget to take your thumbnail photos and take them in the beginning, because at the end of your video, depending on how long your video is, you might be hot, you might be bothered, and you just ain't got the energy. You just don't have the energy to take the photos. So right now, it's gonna be hard to see, but let me turn the camera around so y'all can see what I'm doing with my camera. Okay, so my camera is on, and I like to shoot with the screen options. I call it screen, but it's the SCN, and you can change up like the settings of what you want it to be. So self-portrait, portrait, panning, star, night, it have all of these different options. And yes, my camera is touchscreen. So I like to do the portrait or the self-portrait option. I'm gonna put it back on self-portrait. And then what I would do is I'm gonna click on the Q at the top. And then I'm gonna make sure the self timer is on. So right here, you know, you can choose it. They have so many different options, but right here the self timer is off. So I usually put it on 10 seconds or 2 seconds, and basically I'm gonna hit the camera capture button, and it's gonna count it down for me. And then I'm gonna make sure my hair is right and everything, and then I'm gonna take my picture. Now, clearly my picture ain't gonna look like this for real, but I take at least about 15 different photos for my thumbnail. That way I can choose one good one from the batch. So that is what I am going to do. That's what I do first before I start or record my video. And then after I've taken some thumbnail photos, I then go on and start recording for my video. So y'all, I think this is basically it on how I just basically get set up to record and start filming my YouTube videos. I hope this was extremely helpful to you all. Definitely let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want to know about this process or any other questions you may have. But yeah, this is basically what your girl does. And then I'll just start like reading from my bullet points in my notebook. Oh, I will say, when you are reading from your notebook, don't be recording and all people do is seeing you do this, looking at your notebook or looking at your notes. And it's okay to glance at your notes and then look back up and continue talking, but you're gonna edit that clip out, okay? You don't want people to think that you keep looking at your notes. You don't want to have to be the person that says, oh, I keep looking down because I'm looking at my notes. No, you want people to think that you know what you're talking, like, I don't know, just don't be doing all of that, okay? You can edit all of that out. Every time you look at your notes, you can edit that out of your YouTube video. You don't need to keep saying, sorry you guys, I'm looking down because I'm looking at my notes. Don't do none of that, okay? Don't do none of that. Don't point out any imperfections in your videos, because people never notice them until you point it out, okay? But yes, this is going to be my tips on how I go about recording, and I will see y'all next time.
the way